How's it going? My name is Hoiman and I'm here to talk about Game Informer. So Game Informer is an American monthly magazine that debuted in August of 1991 in Funkoland's 6-page magazine. Game Informer focuses on articles, strategies, reviews and news related to video games and games consoles. Since 2000, Game Informer is now owned and published together with GameStop Corporation, which is a chain of shops in America that sell all things video games. Because of the promotion and advertisements in GameStop, the Game Informer magazines is now among the most popular magazines and is considered the #1 gaming magazine in the world. Game Informer is also a part of GameStop's customer loyalty program, Power Up Rewards, which offers subscribers access to special content on their official website. Game Informer Online also launched in 1996 and also focuses on articles and news related to video games. Staff members would get together yearly to rate the top 50 video games of the previous year. Game Informer also launched a YouTube channel on March 9th of 2006, where staff get together to play and show off new games on the horizon. Staff also get together for the Game Informer Show, which is a podcast where they talk about current and upcoming gaming events, such as E3, the huge convention that's held once every year to reveal upcoming blockbuster games. The staff also get together for replay once a week, where they revisit retro games randomly pulled from the Game Informer vault. Growing up, I've always been aware of the Game Informer magazine, but I never really bought any. I mainly just focused on the Nintendo Power magazines. But after finishing college in 2011, I decided to put my going to university or finding a job on hold. This is because I wanted to focus on recovering and managing my mental health first. This also meant that I began having a lot of free time and started watching a lot of YouTube videos. I eventually came across Game Informer's replay video on Die Hard, known as Dynamite Cop in Japan, and found the gameplay and staff commentary very funny and entertaining. Wanting to know more, I searched through their channel and found a whole bunch of other replay videos. Most of these are funny and also gave me a chance to learn more of the obscure games. The staff also does Super Replay, which is basically a let's play of the whole retro game, either by the staff's favourite or by the community's request, and are some of the funniest videos on their channel. Since I had a lot of free time, I spent many hours just watching the replay and Super Replay videos. Not only me, but there's also the huge community that closely follows the replay and Super Replay videos. Because of my mental health, I've always just stayed in my room in isolation most of the time, but watching replay and Super Replay made me feel like the Game Informer staff were somewhat friends and family. I got to learn more about these people, their lives, favourite games, history, etc., and found that I've got quite a few things in common with them. This usually brought a smile to my face and lifted my mood a bit throughout the day. Some of my favourite videos are Super Replays on PlayStation 1 games, such as Galarians, Overblood, and Siberia. I found these retro games and staff commentaries some of the funniest, and remember spending hours just re-watching them over and over. I became such a fan of these games that I even made custom action figures of the protagonists of each game. I still remember spending hours online looking for suitable parts that would fit the character I'm going for, and many more hours sculpting and painting to figure. These are some of my proudest achievements and I continue to display them in my room to this day. So overall, Watching various videos by Game Informer has helped keep my mood stable and not allow my depression to fall down too much. However, throughout the years, staff members I've gotten close to slowly moved on to other jobs, leaving the Game Informer team. This always made me feel sad, but I suppose that's just life. People have their own lives that direction takes them. As they slowly moved on in their lives, I too also moved on to other things and no longer watch Game Informer as much as I used to. However, I still really appreciate all the good, memorable and fun times I had with Game Informer over the 7 years. If not for them, my mental health would surely have spiraled further down. So if Game Informer is somehow watching this video, I just want to say, thank you Game Informer. You've created some of my most powerful memories and have definitely cheered me up, especially in some of my lowest times. However, there was a time where I got a bit too obsessed with watching the replay videos. Sometimes, as soon as I wake up, I would put on a replay video on my phone and take it with me to have lunch and such. I never watched them outside the house, but as soon as I got back home, I would put on replay until I went to sleep. Even though I've seen the same video many times, I would still watch it regardless. This caused me to miss out on things, not doing the things I actually wanted to do, and made me lose track of time easily. But as the staff members slowly left, so too did my interest and obsession. Fortunately, it's now under control. I no longer watch their videos constantly all day, every day. This has made me feel more free inside and I'm more able to do other things I like. But I do sometimes revisit some of Game Informer's older videos as background noise to distract me from the voices and mental health in my head, and to revisit some memories. But I am able to keep from getting obsessed with Game Informer and with YouTube overall. This has been quite a personal story, and I thank you for watching to the end. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.